during World War II, Correct. World War I. We don't know the precise numbers. It definitely wasn't 20 million. Do you think that 20 million male deaths, here, I'll just be charitable, 5 million women were raped, 20 million men, that's probably not even the actual numbers, but just to throw out a number, 20 million men dead. Which is worse?
Do I have to pick, or do I get to like talk on like why I chose that exactly?
Pick, and then you can tell me why.
Okay, what am I picking on again? I'm picking
Which is worse, 20 million men who die, or 5 million women who get raped?
I'm not sure, only because I think men, like, they go to war. Of course, some of them don't want to, but they do fight for a cause, and they feel proud to, like, fight for their country, or I'm just saying, like, maybe majority. And I think, like, grape is very...
Grape. Essay.
Oh, sorry, I said grape.
It didn't sound like it, but
sorry, okay.
Say essay.
Okay, I'll just say essay.
Go ahead.
Essay is very, like, it's not chosen at all, I would say. I would
Do you know what the draft is?
I'm sorry. You heard about comfort women, right? During war and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And it's just like that, like men.
Yeah, I agree. Bad.
Yeah, it's just
essay bad. Comfort women bad.
Yes, and I just think that war in general, of course, like I think who chooses war? Like, is it men or women? Like, who chooses war? I'm just saying, like, it's just bad. It's just bad. Period. Don't make me choose between. It's just bad. Period. And if you're talking,
you're gonna ask the question. You gotta let me answer the question. You can't just. You can't just.
Okay. Yes.
What's it called?
Go over it. Like every time you guys do here, you guys do that quite often.
Yeah, I'm the host.
Yes.
So.
Okay. But it's just okay. So you guys do whatever you want, I guess. Okay.
Well, yeah, I'm the host. I'm going to interrupt people. I'm going to move things along. So. Your whole argument is that women don't have a say. Well, most men, you think like 18-year-old men want to go to war?
Of course, I said I don't think a lot of people go to war. It's not an argument, it's just like my thought process.
Throughout most of human history, like most men were conscripted into war.
Yeah, of course, I don't think that they want to go to war, but I think
so where's your trade-off though when it comes to like the greater suffering or the greater loss?
I think both have a
How about this? If you could prevent one woman from being raped, would
I already said no.
Kill 100 men?
I already said no.
10 men.
No, I guess I can't. 1 for 10 is just, it's hard. I can't choose that. Don't make me choose that. I just think everyone...
What about from a justice perspective? Would you send...
Why do I have to pick like specific...
It's just testing the logic. So would you...
Okay, got it.
Would you send 100 innocent men to jail?
To save one innocent woman or something?
No, would you send 100 innocent men to jail if it meant one actual serial rapist was convicted? Okay.
Yeah, it's just not fair. It's just...
Okay, I'm just confused though. So if we're doing a comparison when it comes to war, the prompt is, so you said men are not the primary victims of war.
Yeah.
So how could it possibly be the case if there's 20 million men who die and only, X amount, we don't know the exact numbers?
Because that's just my emotional thought on it. In terms of logical thought on whether or not I would choose to save one woman over 100 innocent men, then that's something I'm logically making a sense of.
Okay, so are men the primary victims?
But this is my opinion, and I think that I just say no because there's just so many things.
Yeah, but are men the primary victims of war?
I can't.
Well, then if not men, who?
Just people. It's just war. It's just everybody.
Yeah, but okay, if the question is it women?
It's just both genders.
Yes, I understand that both men and women can be